All right, thanks, guys. We improved to 3-0 in our last three board member tier package plays on patreon.com/Brock Page yesterday. That's going to put us at 7-1 in our last eight board member tier package plays. We also are 3-0 in our last three NBA tier package plays and 13-3 in our last 16 NBA tier package plays as well. We have over 1,100 members currently active on that site. We do daily premium sports picks on that page beginning at just $1.99 through the end of the month. If you want some more information about that, link for that site is in the description section below. Once again, that is patreon.com/Brock Page. Now, guys, we have ourselves a very short slate of NBA action, so let's go ahead and dive into it. We're going to start with the Hornets taking on the Hawks, 7:30 Atlanta. The Hawks are laying 4.5 at home, total at 224 and a hook. Now, money's on Charlotte and the under in this one. We saw a 1-point fade of Atlanta and a 1-point move downward on that total. The Hawks open 5.5 down to -4.5. Total open 225 and a hook, down to 224 and a half. And right now, Charlotte's plus $1.65 on the money line. But if you think Charlotte can keep it close in this matchup here, they're 6-0 against the spread in their last six straight. Red hot against the number as of late. They're also 17-15 against the spread when traveling. The Hornets rank in the top 10 in points allowed on the road, top 3 in defending the three ball on the road. They're just 6.5 games back of Orlando for that 8th seed, so still very much alive in the playoff race in the East. They have successful covers over the likes of Houston, Denver, Milwaukee, and Toronto within their last 10. Devontae Graham, 18 points a game, 3 rebounds, 8 assists. Terry Rozier, 18 points a game, 4 rebounds, 4 assists for the Hornets. And Miles Bridges, 13 points a game, 6 rebounds as well. Charlotte has won 7 out of their last 10 head-to-head meetings with Atlanta if you're into historical trends. They also went 60% against the spread in those contests. Speaking of Atlanta, losers of their last 3 straight, just 2-5 against the spread in their last 7. Atlanta failed to cover the number against the likes of Washington, Cleveland, and Memphis twice within their last 10 games. They currently rank dead last in the NBA in three-point percentage. They're also in the bottom 10 in offensive rebounding. Now, the Hawks struggling at home this year, just 13-19 straight up on their home court. They've dropped 5 out of their last 7 games as well. They rank in the bottom 3 in points allowed, bottom 3 in defensive rebounding. They currently have they're in last place in the East. They've surpassed Cleveland for deficiency. Last place in the East, 19-46 overall. That is 27 games under 500. They're allowing 119 points per game. They're also banged up. Teague, Bembry, Collins, Hunter. They're all listed as questionable for tonight's action. Now, Atlanta is 4-3 to the over in their last 7. 19-13 to the over on their home court. I'm going to lean toward the road dog in this one. Give me Charlotte plus 4.5 and the over 224.5 in that contest. Next game, Bucks, Nuggets, 9 o'clock Denver. The Nuggets are laying 3.5 at home, total 221 and a hook. Money's on Denver and the over in this one. The Nuggets open 2.5 up to -3.5. Total open 221 up to 221 and a hook. Right now, Milwaukee's plus $1.50 on the money line. Now, if you like Milwaukee in this contest here, just keep in mind Giannis is out. We're not going to see the Greek Freak tonight. And Milwaukee's in the second of a back-to-back. These guys have struggled as of late. Losers of 3 out of their last 4. And when it comes to covering the number, they've really struggled as of late there. Just 1-4 against the spread in their last 5. They failed to cover the point spread against the likes of Phoenix and Charlotte during that stretch. Now, Milwaukee ranks in the bottom 5 in free throw percentage, bottom 10 in road defensive rebounding. Kind of an alarming stat there, but once again, bottom 10 in road defensive rebounding. Now, Denver on the other side, very good in the Pepsi Center, 24-8 straight up at home, top 10 in home field goal percentage. They're currently the 3rd seed in the West, 21 games over 500, and they're just 1 game back of the Clippers for the 2nd seed right now. Now, Nikola Jokic, 21 points a game, 10 rebounds, 7 assists. Jamal Murray, 19, 4, and 5. And, of course, Will Barton, 15 points a game, 6 rebounds, 4 assists for him. Denver, top 5 in points allowed at home, top 10 in home defensive rebounding. They're giving up just 105 points per contest at the Pepsi Center. Now, 2 out of Denver's last 3 did stay under the total. Meanwhile, Milwaukee, 6-1 to the under in their last 7. I'm going to lean toward the home chalk in this one. Give me Denver minus 3.5. And the under 221.5 in that game. And before we go ahead and move on and handicap this next and final game for the show, just want to take another quick timeout and welcome you to the show. Got some lines and personal leans out for Monday's NBA action. Happy Monday to you. Hopefully you had a great weekend, and we're looking for a great start to another solid week. Now, guys, yesterday on my Patreon website, we improved to 3-0 in our last 3 board member tier package plays, 7-1 in our last 8 in that same category. We're also currently 3-0 in our last 3 NBA tier package plays, and 13-3 in our last 16 NBA tier package plays on that site as well. The good news is we have another NBA tier package play going off tonight. Guys, we do daily premium sports picks on that website beginning at just $1.99 through the end of the month. We'll bill you the day you sign up, and then the first of every month moving forward from that. Guys, we have a bunch of different memberships, tiers, and packages that you can subscribe to. You might be wondering, why would you buy a package from me when I give you all the picks for free here on YouTube? And the reason why, I do that is if you were going to bet every single game on the board here with the YouTube picks, you're guaranteeing yourself failure. You just can't bet every single game on the board side and total with your hard-earned money. It's just not a winning formula for success. It's too many games. The math becomes aggressively against you. So what I do on Patreon, I make life a lot easier for you. I just break it down and focus in on just 4 to 5 premium selections per day, high percentage picks, games that I personally have action on. And I'll tell you this much, my current Patreon record is a lot better than it is handicapping every single game on the board here, side and total. Now, we did go 2-3 yesterday on Patreon. Horrible day, not a great day for us. 2-3 certainly not what we're looking to do, but we did improve in 2 different categories. Once again, improving to 3-0 in our last 3 board member tier package plays from yesterday, 7-1 in our last 8 in that package. So anyway, guys, if you want some more information about that, link for that site is in the description section below. Once again, that is patreon.com/BrockPage. And without any further ado, let's go ahead and dive into this next and final game for the show. It is going to be Raptors, Jazz, 9 o'clock Utah. The Jazz are -4, total 225. Money's on the Jazz and the over right now. Utah opened 3.5, up to -4. Total open 224, up to 225. Now the Jazz, right in the middle of a 5-game winning streak, 21-9 straight up at home. They rank in the top 5 in offensive field goal percentage, first in shooting the 3-ball. Utah is currently in 4th place in the West at 41-22 overall for the year. Just 1 game back of Denver for 3rd place. Just 2 games back of the Clippers for 2nd place. Donovan Mitchell, 24 points a game, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Bojan Bogdanovic, 21 points a game, 4 rebounds. Bogdanovic is shooting 42% from beyond the arc. Rudy Gobert, 15 points a game, 4 rebounds, 2 blocks. Gobert, once again, just absolutely dominant under the boards. Anyway, Utah, top 10 in points allowed, top 5 in defensive rebounding. They're giving up 106 points per contest on their home court. Now, Freddie VanVleet and Hernandez are questionable for Toronto. The Raptors rank in the bottom 10 in defensive rebounding, bottom 10 in road offensive field goal percentage. Kind of a surprising stat there. They failed to cover against the likes of Sacramento, Golden State, Charlotte, and Brooklyn within their last 10 contests. And out of their 31 road games on the year, they've successfully covered the point spread in just 15 of them. A couple more things to add here about Toronto. They rank in the bottom 10 in road defensive rebounding. They're also 4-0 to the over in their last 4. The Jazz 60% to the over in their last 5. I'm going to lean Utah -4 and the over 225 in that game. All right, let's go ahead and dive into some shout-outs. Once again, brought to you by patreon.com/BrockPage, where once again we are 7-1 in our last 8 board member tier package plays on that website. Shout out to Virgil Scandino, Ethan Hayes, Anthony James, Guardian Angel, Kevin Taylor, Bashawn Harris, Robert German, Trapstar, Chris Grays, Stephen Lewis, and last but certainly not least, got to give a shout out to Miami Burner. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. I got to thank you for joining me right here on YouTube. I really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. Happy Monday to you. Best of luck to you. And I look forward to seeing you later on today on my website at patreon.com/BrockPage.